I'm Nick Seco from Home Right Windows and Doors, and we're located in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. So we do vinyl replacement windows, we do steel and fiberglass entry doors, we do aluminum storm doors, and we do sliding patio doors, all made by Provia. The windows are a vinyl replacement window, and it could be anything from double hungs to casements to bay and bow windows and everything in between. So when somebody calls in the office and needs an estimate, they get Roxanne on the phone typically, and she would schedule an appointment for me to come out and take some measurements, provide some literature, go through what options we have, and then I would follow up within about 24 to 48 hours with an estimate with all the details of the products as well as the installed price. I find that we're typically much more affordable than the companies that you see advertising on TV or in a lot of other places. If they're spending a lot of advertising dollars, obviously they're passing those costs on to their consumers. You could go to our website at homerightwaynesboro.com, or you could call us at 717-749-4874.
Local and live, covering Franklin and Washington counties, it's Let's Talk TriState.
Welcome back to Let's Talk TriState, all powered by Home Right Windows and Doors in Waynesboro. The right choice online at homerightwaynesboro.com. We have two guests with us today, Niki Falzone, who is the Executive Director from Platoon 22. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. And then this guy I know well, Crazy Bob from 101.5 Bob Rocks, who hosts the morning show.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yes, it's nice to see you in person finally. I'm such a big fan.
Yes.
Actually, Crazy Bob and I both do the morning show on our sister station, so we spend a lot of time together in the mornings. But the reason that we're bringing both of you here together is because there's a big event coming up that's going to benefit Platoon 22. That was your idea. So I'm going to start with you, Niki, and just walk me through what is Platoon 22.
So Platoon 22 is a veteran-focused nonprofit based here in Maryland, and our mission is to end veteran suicide. We started in 2014 as an awareness movement. We would set up 22 sets of boots because that represents the 22 men and women that we lose every day to suicide here in the United States. And that kind of evolved into direct services that veterans needed. So through those conversations and awareness events, we realized that there was a lot of care coordination and transitional support that those men and women needed.
What kind of services do you have?
Really everything.
Okay.
So if there's a veteran in need, the answer is yes. If we don't provide the direct service, we absolutely have a trusted network at this point to be able to do that. Some of our direct services include case management and care coordination, which is really focused on supporting the Veterans Treatment Court for Frederick and Washington County, and also navigating the VA system. So getting referrals for mental health services, medical appointments, those types of things, transportation services to get there.
That was one of my questions
Yep,
as well.
absolutely. That's a new program.
Do you have any kind of housing as well?
Yeah, we do. Yep. So we have an affordable housing unit located in Hagerstown that currently houses 6 veterans that were previously homeless.
Wow. How many total veterans do you think you're serving currently?
Last year was close to 1,800.
Just in
last year.
What counties did you say again?
So we'll serve the whole state, but most of our services are Frederick and Washington County.
Oh my goodness. And so are you, how are you funded?
Individual and corporate donations.
Okay. And so that's going to bring us a little bit to the next part here, Crazy Bob, the 0.1K, which obviously is an interesting name. 0.1K is what? How many yards is that?
It's just over 100 yards, about the length of a football field.
Is it 101.5?
101.5.
Is that why this? Okay.
It's very close to that. Yes.
So, Crazy Bob, talk to me about why did you want to get involved with Platoon 22?
Our station, along with this company, but our station in particular has done so much for charity. Since our inception, that was one of our goals, is to really be a part of the community, and I think we have. And this was an opportunity for us to do something specifically for veterans, which we haven't done. We've done so many charities for different organizations, but we have yet to do one that's dedicated specifically to veterans. Mm-hmm. So we thought, let's do this one for veterans. The 0.1K itself isn't an original idea. I can't take all the credit for that.
Okay.
But it is kind of a unique thing because it's presented as a marathon with all the, the bibs and everything else. And
A race.
it's
I
a
guess.
race,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
But everybody could do it. Now, 101 yards, you can run it, you can jog it, you could skip it, you can hop it, you can walk it.
You could crawl it.
You could
whatever
it is.
means.
And everybody can do it. It's an easy task for most people. So we thought that would bring the most people out to be able to do it. And the fact that it is specifically for veterans, we thought would bring a lot more people out too. And as we do, whenever we do charity events, we like to make them local. There's a lot of national organizations for veterans, but again, everything we do, we want to do for our community. And we found out about Platoon 22, and they do help people in our area right here in Franklin County. So we thought, let's give them a call, and they were like, okay, cool.
Is this going to be, do you have other big events that you do throughout the course of the year?
We do. So we have an annual gala that's actually coming up the first weekend in June, and an annual golf tournament.
Okay, and then are those two events, do they help to fund a lot of the things for the year then
Yes.
for you?
So those two events are our operating costs, and then everything else is done for direct services.
Nikki, I want to ask you, what made you want to get involved with Platoon 22?
That's a great question. My husband and I transitioned out of the military in 2012. It was founded in 2014. We were looking for kind of a sense of purpose and community to serve after service, and it just evolved from there. So
Sounds like you guys are doing really, really good work in the community. And I know for Standing Media in particular, we love our veterans. We want to do whatever we can to help them. So this was really exciting when we started hearing about this for everybody within the company, because everybody wants to do whatever they can to help their veterans. And there's so many 5K races, which are great, but not everybody wants to run 3.2 miles. And so, Crazy Bob, I'm going to come back to you here. Can you walk us through the day's events, when, where, all those questions?
It's going to be at the Valley Mall in Hagerstown. I believe it's going to be by the J.C. Penney parking lot. We're going to have it set up there. The sign up or sign in will be around 8:15, 8:30, and the run will be at 10.
I like how you call it a run.
The run will be at 10. So, again, you can get signed up online ahead of time. Just go to 1015bobrocks.com. It's only $15 in advance, $22 the day of. And I think it would be great if, no matter who you are, come on out. You're supporting veterans. And if you want to dress up, which is, I've seen on some other 1.1Ks, which is really fun.
What would you dress up as?
One of the 0.1Ks that I've seen is one of my friends who works at a radio station in Lafayette, Indiana. It's on St. Patrick's Day. So everybody dresses up St. Patrick's Day. Other times, I've always seen the dinosaurs. The inflatable
ones.
The inflatable
Yes,
dinosaurs.
yes.
Some people will dress as superheroes. Some people will just put on funny leotards. Whatever it is.
Do you know what you're doing? I know you're going to do something.
No, I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I haven't decided.
Are you
Well,
dressing
it's also, it has to be cost effective.
Yes, no, I agree. All right, and then so we have prizes, and it starts at 8:30. What about the cost?
The cost, again, $15 in advance, $22 the day of the show. There are going to be some vendors there, and if you'd like to be a vendor, contact the station. We'd love to have you there. If you'd like to be a sponsor, contact the station. We'd love to have you on.
And I know you said 1015bobrocks.com has information. I know wayz.com also, we have it up there, 921thegoat.com, any information there. Are there teams for this, or is this
There can be teams.
Okay.
If you want to put a team together, that'd be great.
And I think there's multiple categories for prizes.
For prizes, best dressed, most money raised as a team, and most money raised as an individual.
Do we have a goal in mind that we're trying to hit for this?
This is our first, so it's hard to say. I don't want to set a goal, and I guess $15. If we can get one person to sign up, $15 will be our goal.
Perfect.
But if we can get 100 people, I think that would be fantastic.
Awesome. It's going to be a great event, June 14th, Valley Mall, 0.1K, all benefiting Platoon 22. And if people wanted to find you, Niki, where would they go? How would you direct them to find information about Platoon 22?
Yep, so our website, platoon22.org, or we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about the event or about the organization that we haven't covered that we want to make sure we get out for everybody to know before we
No,
wrap
I
up?
think that you covered everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, Niki, thank you so much for being here. And Crazy Bob, thank you for walking down the hallway and popping in. Appreciate it.
I'll send you a bill.
And thank you so much for being here on Let's Talk Tri-State.
Let's talk Tri-State.
If you'd like to be featured on an upcoming episode of Let's Talk Tri-State, call 717-597-9200 or email letstalk@921thegoat.com.